Hi guys, Daniel here, and today we are back in Daniel's lovely world, also known as Bandit's lovely world. It has a few different names, but we are going to be planning out. This episode is going to be more time spent gathering resources for our more permanent house, and you've already seen, if you watched the last video with the in creative, then you would have already seen my ideal world. I don't have an axe. I need to make one. So we need to make an axe real quick, because we're gonna have to get more wood. A lot more wood. We want to get as much wood as we can get because it's going to be a big house. It's going to be a mixture of oak and spruce. The spruce is going to be a lot easier to get than the oak, so we might change that to spruce and like a smooth stone, or spruce and like a and stone type of idea. Could be another idea for it. Alright, there we go. That gives me a stack, a little more than a stack of wood. We're going to make a chest where we're going to start gathering the wood, because next episode I'm going to start working more on the structure. So this episode is just going to be gathering the resources. So we need to make a crafting table. I should have just went to the starter house, or the starter shelter. Crafting table, and a double chest, which is going to have the wood in it. And we're going to spend this whole episode gathering the wood. And then next episode we're going to continue with our build, after I gather all the resources that I need. Go. And our starter shelter, the underground shelter, which is going to be underneath of the house when I complete it, it's going to become our doghouse. I'm going to have like a ladder down to there. Get some stone. We have to enlarge the doghouse anyway, so we'll go down here. We're gonna make 2 stone axes. There we go. Now we have those under control. I'm going to continue enlarging this though because, like I said, we want to gather some stone and some wood to do this episode. I could do this off camera, but I'd rather have everything that I do, that way everybody knows that I do it. Could look back if they wanted to build anything similar. You may be wondering what the game plan is with the starter house. The starter house is going to be turned into a house for my one friend who's going to join the series a little later on. So I'm going to build that up a little more. There we go. Alright. There we go. We'll complete this up. So this is going to be like a shorter episode because we're just gathering all the resources that I think we'll need to get that structure at least partway finished. We're probably only going to get so much actually done in this episode and so much done in the next episode. I want to say by episode 10 or 11 we will have enough of the new house built to move in there. There we go. Almost completed inventory. I think I'm gonna make another chest that I can put everything in my inventory in. That way I can actually fill my inventory with the resources. There we go. That'll do it. There we go. There we go. Wait, we're gonna take some of this because we're gonna make another chest. I'm gonna store miscellaneous stuff in because I have. Do I have any bones? Oh, I got a bone. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, I don't want to put it in there. Aww. But I was gonna get a cute little puppy. Alright, so the cobblestone also needs to go in there, but we're gonna put that here. We're gonna have 3 rows of wood and 3 rows of cobblestone, which is gonna be converted into stone, and then convert it into the smooth stone. But it is nighttime, and I know this place isn't exactly the safest place to sleep, but I think we're gonna spend the first night here. And then in the morning I'll plant the saplings that I have and start doing a little more work. Alrighty. back into the doghouse. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of stone. Why do I want this? Say that far, and then I'm gonna go back like 10 to 12 blocks. That's the game plan at least. It's gonna go this far back and 10 blocks over. Get as much as we can before this breaks, because I didn't bring any. I don't think I have any. Or wait, I might have some sticks. I have some sticks, so we'll make another one. Make it 2 more. It should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it goes. We're going to take this over 10 also, and we'll meet it. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are going to join. This is the start of the doghouse. So it's 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10 by 14. In case you guys want to build a doghouse remotely similar. And it's probably going to go 3 high. Right now it's just 2 high. At least mine out the open area. It'll take a long time to turn this into smooth stone and then into the chiseled stone, but we'll get it done. This is going to go up 1 or 2 higher also. But right now I just want to chisel out the area. There we go. Alright, so this is how the doghouse looks currently. So I need to move these torches and light it up a little better. It's dark. There we go. It's lit up a lot better. So now it's lit up, we can see how the room is a decent size. We're going to go back to getting some more wood. I want to get enough stuff so in the next episode we can start doing a little more work. Instead of trying to get in the resources, I'd like to get as far as I can in the gathering, so I can get as far as I can in the build. So we have 3 stacks of copper. There we go. And that'll do it. We're also going to add our first person to the temporary garden towards the end of this video. Gonna have a waterfall over here later on also, but I mean, y'all see the if y'all seen the last video, you know that we have some big plans. So in this episode we are adding now we're going to go deliver these resources. Typically we're going to add people to the love garden at the start of the video instead of the end, but they'll also get a shout out in the next video at the beginning. I just wanted to get resources together beforehand. So we've got a good bit of resources together, and that means next episode we will start building the house. I am gonna probably off camera though, because I need to get sand also. Or you know what, I can get some sand. Do I have a shovel? It's gonna break, but I'll get some sand together. Go. Alright. Actually, we'll take make a few shovels. I can make one shovel, put the rest of this back, and then we're gonna go right over to this beach right here and get as much sand as I can. See, I don't want to take from here because this is very close to the land. But I can grab some from there, some from right there, and work my way around. Alright. We'll gather the sand, and then we'll gather some sand, and then we'll call it a day for this episode. to like a stack of sand when it's getting dark. We're gonna get as much sand as we can before it gets too dark. We'll just finish this pile and grab some from there, and then I'm gonna run back to the out there. Okay, so a stack just means I need one more piece of sand. That's gonna be our starting point. We'll have a stack of sand, which will allow me to build a good bit of like 64 windows, or if I go panes, then that's times 4. We're almost to our shelter. It's right there. Fortunately, oh, I do. Try to do as quick as I can so I can run in the base. Run. And there we go. So the sand pile is going to be this bottom row. Actually, we can work on the walls right now. And now it's going to be like this. This is going to mark a layer. There we go. I think I did that right. It might be one higher. I think it's one higher on this because it's meant to be a for specific layer. Yup, now it's lined up for that. Get this one back. Or actually, I have a cool idea. How do we do that? What do y'all think of that for the window design? It's like a face. Mention some of the glass. There we go. So we're gonna just work on the line dividing the floor from the walls real quick. There we go. We're gonna have a window here. And a window right here.
You say wrong and right. You are right.
There we go.
Right, we're done wrong and right. What you are.
I'm gonna make a furnace real quick, and we'll actually make a few furnaces, and we'll make 2. We'll place the stone in there. I don't currently have cobblestone, but I don't currently have coal, but this will allow us, once I get the coal, to start making the stone. There we go. We're gonna end this episode after I find, or actually, I can chop this tree down and I can use that for the wood for now. I should have more than enough to do the house after all. I have 20 saplings, so I'll just replant it. And we'll place, for now we're just going to place half of that in both to let that smelt. There we go. we're gonna end this episode here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!